It would have been easier had I been allowed to cut and paste this. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it fresh. But this is essentially like every other day of the Ashes, so you may want to tune out now. We've already got the hit, we don't really care. I'm only kidding. I'm going to run you through it. Australia were in the first innings and their top order collapsed. You've seen that before. Brad Haddin came in. Brad Haddin made runs and completely changed the momentum of the whole game. You've seen that before. Someone stuck with him and that person made more runs than Brad Haddin. You've also seen that before. Steve Smith. Eventually, someone from England had to get the wickets and it was the last man left standing. In this case, Ben Stokes. And then England went out to bat and Mitchell Johnson made them look afraid and frightened and took an early wicket. You know, it's not exactly unlike any other Ashes day you've seen. I mean, you know, maybe we've just got to the point where no one wants to come up with a new narrative, but Brad Haddin didn't even top score today, but by far was the story that he saved Australia yet again. Steve Smith's had trouble at times in this Ashes. He's made a couple of scores, but he's also failed a lot, so he's not averaging very high, but yet again he made an important 100. Ben Stokes is being asked to do virtually everything by England at this stage. When Boyd Rankin went injured, he just kept bowling. Eventually ends up with 6 wickets. Yet again, he has a good day when no one else does. And then Mitchell Johnson, and you know, I mean, you know all about Mitchell Johnson. No, you know, England won the toss, they bowled. Australia was 5 for 97. It should have been England's day, but still Australia's day. We're not quite sure what will happen tomorrow. Perhaps the wicket will flatten out and with Carberry going, Anderson and Cook will go out and put on a 300-run partnership. But you would assume that being that we've seen so much of this before, England will collapse and then Australia will cash in the second innings and then England will collapse again. Seems to be the way it's going.